This is NBC Palm Springs.
Sometimes we forget to be a tourist in our own town. Here in the Valley, we are so lucky to have so many attractions to visit. And in case you may have missed one or two or 100, Lydia Kramer is a travel writer for 2 decades, and she's here with 100 Things to Do in Palm Springs Before You Die, second edition. Welcome. It's good to have you with us. So, personally for you, what are some of the best places that you personally like?
Well, as a travel writer, I always look at a destination as a sense of place and try to peel back the layer and really try to find out what makes this unique and special. So my top 5 things really speak to that sense of place. And the first one is Indian Canyons. There's no other place like it. It's a reservation. We look at our mountains, and they look rather unforgiving, but
they're beautiful though.
But to discover that there's falls and pools and streams and this really lush, oasis, you wouldn't expect it. So I think that's really my very first top suggestion to people who come to Palm Springs.
Yeah. And there are so many things that are actually happening right downtown Palm Springs too, that people are must-sees. What are your must-sees in downtown?
Well, I think the Village Green, where the Palm Springs Historical Society is, again, speaking to the sense of place, it gives people a perspective on our Native American history, our pioneers, and where the little museums are. It's the oldest adobe building in Palm Springs. It's there too. So I like that. But then just juxtapose that with all of the new development and the exciting kind of shopping and dining and just strolling. It's a really fun environment.
And this is the second edition. I would imagine before you quit writing for travel and adventure, you'll probably be doing a third and fourth because things are happening so fast and changing so fast here.
That's true. So true. The first edition was published in November or September of 2016, and the second edition came out in 18. And in that period of time, there were new restaurants and things that have changed. So there's about 25% new material in the second edition.
Okay, and if somebody wants to get the book, where can they find it?
It can be found on at Barnes & Noble and at Just Fabulous. You can find it. The Palm Springs Art Museum has it, Destination PSP, and it can also be found on Amazon.
All right, wonderful. All right, well, good to meet you.
Thank you so much.
All right, so
Appreciate
100.
it.
I've got to start visiting these places.
Well, the title really, to me, it's not dark. It's when you come to Palm Springs, you think you died and went to heaven.
That's true. I agree with you. All right. Thank you, Lydia.
Thank you.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.